and today we have the rest of the Lantern Rite. It's going to be a lot of dialogue. Prepare yourselves. I need to prepare myself. So, yes, we have a lot of dialogue. We have the Lantern Rite. We have Navia trying to talk to me. We have a lot to do today. I will see you in 2 seconds. I just got to get to the place. Where are we going? I totally knew where we were going. We have dialogue. We have dialogue.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
You ordered before we were here? No, I'm kidding. It was a sign of respect.
Here.
I'm in the.
There was a cat that really was gone. The lion's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
I'm in the middle of dialogue. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta keep my mouse just on here.
Wait,
She just.
you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
That's a thing?
You drink literal dishwater. As you talk, Pipey got dim sum. Dim sum. Dishes arrive at the table one after another. And just when you think that all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood cognac. Congee. Cognac. I'm gonna call it that because it sounds French. God.
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you
Real quick.
eat all this just for breakfast?
Is it breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't
This
usually
is for
have
a
that in the
thumbnail,
morning,
so
but,
I
Since
apologize.
everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill.
Congee. Okay, it is congee. Okay. Jeez. How are you so good at spamming? Why are you so good at spamming? Okay. That'd be great.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
I'm not kidding when I tell you the entire left side of my screen is just spamming emotes in my face right now. What the world, man? Oh my gosh. I just can't see the left side of my screen. Oh my God. Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Hey! I splashed in my face. Hello, welcome in. Each dish tastes exquisite.
There was a cat that really was gone.
Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite and is uniquely flavorful. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy a pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. God. Oh, this goes on until even Paimon can't eat another bite. Is that possible? Can Paimon get full? Is that your second is up? Oh, gosh, I forgot to turn this on. Ah! No. This is gonna give me a headache.
So,
There was a cat that really was gone. Lion's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Well, the joke's on you, buddy. Cause I can play. So dumb. Okay.
Oh, listen, listen.
Lover of slash dying queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Exactly as the Giant's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Why do I put up with this? No, we're not. Figured what out.
Let's think about this for a second, Gumming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
That's a good point. Oh my god. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay.
There was a cat that really was gone. The Giant's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Why was that timed so perfectly? We clicked it at the exact same time. Oh my god. Give me a second. I gotta.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Immaculate skill. Zing Show. You know Zing Show? I know him personally. He's on my team.
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot.
What?
There was a cat that really was gone.
Yeah.
It was a shame how he carried on.
Stop playing the Tartar Tagliatelle. Please. How do you
Well, when you're on the
type
road
that?
as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference.
Oh
More
god.
often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gumming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
We're in the most serious moment possible. The only thing that just goes through your mind is Tartar Tagliatelle. Oh god.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Oh. I know.
My dad... He always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him.
That's why I'm a mod.
But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Oh. Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious of those.
There was a cat that really was gone. The Giant's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Tartar Taglia Leverushnishnight. Oh wait, Tartar Taglia Leverushnishnight Queen. There was a cat that really was gone.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
I don't think he has, Paimon.
Of course I have.
Never mind.
I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. that I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do.
I want to be a dancer.
According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Dude, this is...
Lover of dying queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Dying's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn sound alerts off here soon. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do.
You would have saw it like 10 dialogue spaces in between at least, and we'll negotiate, okay?
One
We'll
day, he tried to get me to
negotiate.
visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but
Networking.
I refused to go.
Boy.
We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands.
They're throwing hands. Okay, I'm sorry. The amount of slang and like nar kind of like, how have you found another way? Oh my god! The amount of slang. The amount of slang they've added into this game is fun. There was one character that was literally just slang. That's all it was. How are you doing that? I guess it's copy and paste just super fast. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you wanted? This is ridiculous.
In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't.
This is
Don't get on my
ridiculous.
case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, when I knew talking would only get me so
Crap.
far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
All you gotta do is you gotta bide your time. And you gotta work on your skills, right? You gotta do what you hate. You gotta do what you hate to make money to do what you love. That's how it works, man. You bide your time. You get the you bide your time. You make the money, and then whenever you become of legal age, you go be a dancer and you show them. That's so weird.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going.
Do you
Wushu
surrender?
dancing's just not that big
Now
in
you're
Liyue
spamming.
Harbor.
Do you surrender? Oh.
In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some.
You see, you do what you hate to make money to do what you love. That's how that works.
Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Because you were this close to throwing hands.
Paimon understands.
Anyone joining the stream is gonna be so like.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xian Yun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie. Auntie. Auntie is no way to address. You chose the longest one. I'm gonna lose all my brain cells. Auntie is no way to address a mighty and illuminated adeptus.
Do you not know who she really is, Gami?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus.
Oh god.
I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to
All day.
change her terms of self-address or something like that.
God, I have a headache now.
She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Is that
I have a forehead vein that's just throbbing right now. Oh my god. Ah, my head. You take like a Tylenol or something. Oh god. Oh, it's done. Okay.
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
She probably wanted them for kites.
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Shenyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier.
Tartaglia, lover of Snezhnaya Queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Tartaglia, Snezhnaya's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Feeling lucky?
This isn't the exit.
Coming at ya.
So we have some dialogue between two of the arguably most important characters in this game. We're not counting Yao Yao. So try to keep the sound alerts to a minimum, or I will have to disable them until the end of the dialogue. I was a lot closer than I thought I was. Yao Yao!
Come on, wake up. Some friends have
Was she
arrived.
sleep standing? She was sleep standing. She was sleep standing. Youngest disciple, a streetward rambler. She's gentle and You're a Yao Yao main? What? How do you main Yao Yao? I'm not saying she isn't important. I'm just saying we got two people arguably more important than the traveler, if you know what I mean. I'm disregarding the traveler. I'm disregarding Navia. They're the two most important characters in the game, in Liyue, at least. Youngest disciple, a streetward rambler. She's gentle, considerate, treating others. She's gentle and considerate, treating others with sincerity. Taking on the responsibilities of others. She's a gifted, enthusiastic learner, and though she is young and sometimes plays harmless pranks, she will surely grow into a learned and erudite woman in time.
Hello, friends.
See, she's got a headache too. Or she just woke up, either one.
Con you.
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
Tartaglia, lover of Snezhnaya Queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Tartaglia, Snezhnaya's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
That was perfectly timed. How? Shenhe came from a branch of line of exes I can't speak. Due to a unique set of childhood circumstances, she came into Cloud Retainer's care, becoming a disciple of the Adepti. After many years of training with her master, have left her emotions cooled and her heart aloof. However, upon returning to Leeway Harbor and meeting other people once more, her life began to change. Compassion, concern, care. Though she remains unfamiliar with these new emotions, her once frozen heart is nonetheless beginning to melt.
A guest at Wanmin
Why
Restaurant
did I say it
recommended
like
it
that?
to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
What, like chewing gum? What? Oh, she's just sleeping.
There was a cat that really was gone. Giant's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
She gonna smack her?
Not there!
A small green bottle extracts some minty smelling liquid and applies it to Ganyu's horns. What, do Ganyu's horns like breathe more? For the most important parts of the dialogue. Oh god. I thought Shenhe was just gonna go wake up. Yao Yao and Paimon look in shock, mouths agape, but cannot stop her in time. What does she like breathe through her horns? What in the world?
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now.
Okay, I'm confused.
Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday
How
nap.
much do you sleep? You
Did
work
you not
for the
sleep last
Liyue
night?
Shising.
That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never.
Get off
I'm
at 10.
sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker,
Give
and
me
you
2
are very
seconds.
generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too.
Cool
I want
beans.
to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr.
Chi-Chi's her
Rite
best friend?
lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste.
Truth.
My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes. But I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here. But where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
That's a regular tone.
Come on, you clearly heard Paimon.
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
Cloud Retainer sets down her bags while Shu Yu hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil environment of Mount Alcyong.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed.
Who are you?
Go ahead and divide yourselves into
Who are
small
Shu Yu?
groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes
Nice
you all
transition.
made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
You can just help
Paimon
out.
knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
Cool beans.
We're not in any hurry to get
Oh, he
started.
left.
Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Did you say nah? Isn't that one Adeptus who loves food? Huh. I wonder who that could be. Is it you? Is it you? Yes, you are the Adeptus that likes food in the water. Okay, yeah.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good.
Ooh.
Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Is that a finch whistle?
One is looking forward to seeing
Cool
your
beans.
finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao?
I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Oh, true. Why don't you make
If
two?
you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
True. Truth.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
Because she's like your best friend? I don't know.
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
Have we started it?
Actually, we haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now.
Shu Yu and Gaming.
Hey,
And
Yummy,
gaming chair.
want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
The butterfly. The butterfly symbolizes the desire for freedom. Perhaps that's also what Gaming is searching
What do you
for.
think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
A what?
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Okay, now I had to look this up. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, they're the Wushu dancing dragons. The Wushu dancing dragon.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns.
I just had to go
from now
near
on.
that one.
They're really quite sensitive.
I
Ooh.
see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you.
Cool beans.
No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
The watch, it's just like fabric.
Firm to the touch, with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
You think her horns are medicinal plants?
Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
What happened if I touched a little feather on the top of your head?
I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Okay, let's make our kite, our kite, and
We should
go.
get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Please, thank you.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is to make a Paimon-shaped kite.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
No, the lid.
Something else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get
Where-
lost on your travels
where'd my
and
lid go?
always find
It's
the
all the way in
tastiest
my bag.
food and
Okay.
funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. We should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Cool beans. I like it. Okay. It's like one of the emotes.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look guilty about something. She should look pleased with herself, I think.
Ooh, like this? The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Yup. That exactly. Wait, let me rethink this.
Since the kite is going to be flying super
She should look afraid.
high, someone say Paimon, she's about to faint. Like that?
The dialogue.
Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Super high in the sky. She should look guilty.
Ooh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then. Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
The sky. We're too pleased with
Ooh,
herself.
like this? The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Oh, I love Paimon dialogue.
Now that
That's
we've
the one.
decided, let's make it
That's the
happen.
one. I love Paimon dialogue. It's the funniest thing. Oh, you painting it, or oh no, you're adding an expression. Forgot.
It's done. Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness.
Is that
Now we
possible
just
though,
have to
Paimon?
attach the string, right?
All right. Gather around,
I don't know with that one.
everyone.
It's fairly possible.
Shenyan's
That kite
calling
is
us.
the derpiest thing. It's not necessarily derpy, but it looks like one for emotes. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh man.
Let one take a look.
Let one take a look. How dare they? How dare they?
Wow.
Oh,
Ganyu and Shen
Give it a
made
second, give it a second.
silver-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
once again, we got to do this for the thumbnail. Okay.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master.
If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image.
Surely possible. Is that the face? I knew it. It was the Wushu dancing dragon.
If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting.
Oh.
I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Yeah. I don't have it on auto anymore.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
I don't know any
The
of those
Swanee
words.
that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Swatney.
Eyes and ears glow in the
Oh
dark.
wait, no, it's Chinese.
you're
Never mind.
sure
I
to
can't
see
use
it at
Japanese
night.
principles.
Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
Ooh.
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, traveler?
Paimon. Yep. That's the one. Yep.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition. Well, that's gonna happen one way or another.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Gentle breeze pushes the jade chamber drift towards everybody's feet. Sure.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
She mad?
One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Okay.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer?
She said,
Traveler,
"Wee."
Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
No, not another. Okay.
Master's going to be okay, right?
I should be
I'm
fine.
more worried about the person who released the kite.
Yeah.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide
Oh,
over.
I got the kite. Okay.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Oh, it's Moon Carver.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong.
Oh, outsong. Outsong.
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
It's
Your
called.
concern is misplaced.
No,
Surely.
it's called Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud
Oh,
Retainer's
you're done now.
creations.
You're done now.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the supreme cuisine machine.
It's a food.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Oh my god, they look so lame
Regard
compared to
the
Cloud
situation
Retainer.
with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One one seems to recall that releasing the
Can I talk
kite
to
was
them?
no solitary endeavor.
Can they talk to each other like telepathically?
Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
It's so lame compared to her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath.
Are they
It would be
talking
better to
telepathically?
stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
They're talking to each other
We can
telepathically.
hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during
It's like,
Lantern
what
Night.
is going on
What about the
here?
Moonface Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
This is so dumb.
That is not our kite.
Oh, he just lies about it. Okay.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery.
So
This
dumb.
locale is home to such exquisite mint. Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan.
Oh no, they're gonna.
Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
She.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
Yes, you did.
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Oh man.
Then you are not angry?
Oh no, she's very angry.
How could one feel anger at the sight
Never mind.
of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware
I
of
kinda
how
thought she'd be
enticing
angry.
these
Okay,
city
never mind.
novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
Cool.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Oh god, no.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
How? You're flying. Ow! I died.
They're back.
Paimon's pooped. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before
Yeah.
he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Aww.
He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflect. Is that the thing from Dragon Spine?
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Not for him, man.
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right?
Truth.
It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Truth.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
You missed quite a bit.
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
What?
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Okay.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
I call dim sum Paimon's portion.
Hey! That's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know?
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
I love messing with Paimon like that.
See, you're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Wait. Is it like because as you know, the MC of this universe is actually supposed to be male, the male twin. Is Cloud Retainer trying to get like Shenhe together? Because with the actual MC, not Lumine. Because Shenhe's lonely. Smash. Why? It's always midair. You wait outside Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This is...
Huh? She looks very uncomfortable.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs.
Yeah.
This is a bit
We don't
embarrassing.
need the thoughts on the inside, please. That you make it more embarrassing for yourself with the dialogue. Please
Is
stop.
the
You're
headpiece
making me
secure?
uncomfortable.
I
It's
should've
it's
asked Cloud
tying
Retainer
together
to
your
check before I stepped
entire
outside.
hairdo. You're fine. And oh, of course. Okay.
How do we look?
You look okay.
She asked them just like that.
You look nice.
You look pretty too, Ganyu.
You look
Oh,
making me
how should Paimon
uncomfortable.
put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those
That's the
outfits
words.
really suit
And
you
uncomfortable.
both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I wonder.
I like black.
That was fast.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
Beating up all the monsters.
I favor blue and black.
And the
I could see
material
blue.
is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
I can't purchase them, so, and I don't even have the characters, so no, I'm sorry.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly
That does look good.
The shell's
I'm hungry now.
deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It'd be a close
He
match.
traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in
She's like,
person.
darn it.
It's rare for
To go
someone to
down
make
there.
such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He
Yeah,
appears to
we
be
can
a
tell.
young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Not kite string,
Kite string?
literally.
Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Shinyan?
That's probably not.
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
You don't need to divulge a bunch of information.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from
darn
a
it.
more thorough retelling.
Stop telling other
Start
people's
from the
secrets,
beginning.
please. Paimon.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
I hope not to. Or I hope so too.
What?
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogius.
Menogius, who?
He possessed a
Who?
singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye,
Who
not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness.
Oh, wow.
And later,
That's a lot.
one seems to have strayed off topic.
You have. Very far.
One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion.
Oh,
It is a time to address
reunion.
problems before they turn into regrets.
Truth.
Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but
What if he
Do you
doesn't
have
want it,
any
huh?
ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps.
No. It's gonna be a whole,
One
like,
fails to see
slew
its
of
use in a
things.
situation
Gotta
such
go
as
knocking on
this.
doors.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed.
Yeah.
Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
No, I don't think it does.
yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Oh, goodness gracious. We finished. Thank goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Boom, 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 tsh, da, boom, 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 tsh, da, boom. Navigation commence.
You love
Da, 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 da. Whee! Ow. My face. Oh,
Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
most likely. Or is he
Hey,
sad?
when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Oh no.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
It's his father.
If the
Goodness
client's
gracious.
that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
I mean, I'd expect so.
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me.
All right. Don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set
Longjo?
off then.
Okay, second one is beginning. Hopefully we don't take 2 hours to complete this. Okay. I was kind of thinking we'd have to teleport there.
Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
No, we're not. We have time. The doggy. Oh. Parkour.
You must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yep, tuck. Yep, tuck. Bow. Bow, bow.
Dad?
I can't do that copyright.
Oh, so
Yep,
you're Gaming's
tuck.
father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
That dude, really? Really, man?
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Very somber moments.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kind of have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
Truth.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
At least he's got dialogue I don't have to read. I'm happy. We're armed escorts. Let's go. Oh. We're armed escorts stealing other people's treasure. Let's go. After 50 long years, we've made it.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
How about I steal the flower?
I'm fine.
Well, you're fine. We aren't.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Rude much?
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious.
Stop
You
pushing,
ever tried it
Paimon.
before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
Don't push it. I just gotta steal these people's flowers real quick. I got stuck behind a sign. In the totally ethical and legal manner, I have to steal these people's flowers. Because this is very morally correct. I need them for Zing show. They need them for show. Found a place to rest. Let's go. Didn't force that situation
This
at all.
place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watching. watch.
It's midday.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
You'd think you'd at least try.
we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
He
Halt!
makes the tea.
Who goes there?
Is that the thing you
It
had to
appears
prototype our
that
cake?
one's movements were overly conspicuous.
You're
Enough of your
overly
musings.
conspicuous.
Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Oh, do we have to fight them?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
That you're too.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
They can't even burgle us
What do we do?
properly.
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
Destroy them at once.
leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
Dude, you haven't seen him in years. Don't try now. He's well versed in
A
this.
thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Oh,
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away. Let us away.
Gaming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming,
what?
if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
I have a feeling you kind of
We
did
just
that.
have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
It's all working
All
out
is
to
going
plan.
to plan.
All is going to plan. That's exactly what I said. How dare that? I think that's not what I said.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Is that Zhongli?
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Is he flying a kite?
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
Darn it. Okay. You just sat down. No, never mind.
Bandits, acting in broad daylight.
Oh, Samantha's wine. What?
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon,
No.
perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
The god that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep, he's got it.
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved,
I don't
it would
consider
only
Zhongli
cause more
ordinary.
trouble.
But, you know,
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
it would be lovely.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suwani.
Suwani.
Wushu dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity.
See, he's
That
got it down.
is a rare attribute
He knows
indeed.
exactly what's going on right
I
now.
have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright.
And he's making him
Must
feel
be a
bad about
very
himself.
proud
Dude,
parent indeed,
Zhang Li
Uncle Ip.
is the smartest man on Earth.
Seems like Zhang-Li has decided to skip the formalities.
Yeah.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for
Dude,
you.
Zhang Li is a
No,
genius.
no. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now.
Festered for many
In
years
truth,
now.
There are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in
He's
the tea
Irish.
business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
Other forms of
Over the
business, I
past
don't
few
know.
years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old.
Maintain a
Every
strong
time
physique.
I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first
He's even
place.
worse now.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhang Li. Yet you speak with such wisdom.
He's
Perhaps I have misjudged
5,379.
your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she
Boom.
is more easygoing than I could ever be.
Oh, no, she's not.
I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child.
This is
But
interesting.
Think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for
The
a
kite
to soar.
metaphors today.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery. You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
Truth.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
You see, in business,
Children
things
grow
are
up in
changing
quite
and
the same
evolving
way, do they
quite
not?
fast.
Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
How does he know so much? Oh, no. Jin Yan smacked him there. He said, "Psh, you go there."
Oh, Gaming is back.
Told him everything. Jin Yan is a genius.
Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad,
Mr.
Traveler,
Zhongli.
Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Zhongli?
You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed.
Wait, his name is
We were
John
just
Lee.
enjoying some
John Lee.
pleasant conversation.
John Lee.
Uh,
John Lee. His name is John Lee.
is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Oh,
He knows. He knows something.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
so that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
They're not the best at telling
At
lies.
first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
Except we
I've
didn't
just had a
send
lot of
them.
experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
Just a little too
I'm
good.
guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
No. Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time.
And we just resolved it in a matter of
Even if
seconds,
those two
man.
were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything.
And it's that kind of
You've
thinking
seen
that
the way he
doesn't.
talks to me.
It's not like that at all. Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around.
That's.
Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And you, will you talk to him? Dude, this is like a reality TV show at this point.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Oh, the drama. It's true, huh? How much tea can these people put down?
Ipdoc and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship,
Yeah.
much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdoc, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you.
Dude, he was just standing
My
there. He has no
apologies
business.
for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
Dim
It
sum.
would be an honor.
Is that what Gamin always treats people to?
We'll see you off, Zhongli.
Now you're pushing the
You
Paimon.
two have a nice chat, alright?
It's yummy. I have yet to try dim sum. Will this work? Hey, it worked. Let's go.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
I could
As for
say.
my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
Hey, you're so humble.
You never change, do you?
Too humble. It's
Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
genuine.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
So, you're here too?
Just
I've been here the whole time.
laments.
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you.
Give me a second. I had to check something real
I thought
quick.
you were Director Who.
There we go. That's what Zhao says constantly. It's just that what? Ah, so you're not doing your work, huh? Audio's off.
Am I
Crap.
wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Shangling,
There we go.
perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
It's a couple lines of dialogue there,
Is
but
that
no
not
worries.
a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a
Battling
traditional
monsters.
kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
They're testing kites.
All right. I have made my comparisons.
Oh, what are they, like
Speed is
father
what
son?
you're after. The mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Who. I'll leave these two kites with you.
He's so small.
Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
He's smooth.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
A lot of
Well,
people.
I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and he even roped Xiao into doing it for you? I didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
They're just standing there in
Hardly
silence,
say I
listening to a
roped Xiao into
flashback that the rest of
anything.
people can't hear.
I simply
Just
sought the help of a friend.
for like a solid 20
Besides,
minutes.
we did the testing together.
We're just like, hello.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Competition's not that important right now. Doesn't matter if we're gonna win either way.
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
Hello.
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Shao lanterns in that way.
You have lanterns named after you.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
Ooh.
There's no need. Minogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and
Minogius was a Yaksha.
When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Wait. Minogius was the person that was mentioned earlier by Jian Yun. That prepared the stuff. And Minogius was a Yaksha, and as far as I know, all the other Yaksha died. And Zhao's the only one left, according to YouTube lore. Which I'm probably not supposed to know yet. But
It's getting late.
Chirp.
I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
Are we done with the dialogue, please?
By the way, be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days.
Chaoying Village.
If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
Keep that in mind.
See you next time.
See you next time. That was a really cool transition. Yep, that.
You can go first.
No. You can go
I
first.
don't have anything to say.
Then why'd you?
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh, that is very upfront.
I can't say I support that decision, but...
You said but. Wait.
Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shinhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall
No.
I pour you a cup of tea? Or would you prefer something else to drink?
Oh,
No
on
need.
time.
I'm not tired.
On time. Show a different relationship.
They're gone, Master. Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
It's all planned. It's like anger
Do you
management.
remember the
It's all
plan when
planned.
recounted to you?
No.
Yes, Master.
I
We aim
don't.
to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I'll have
totally
whatever
knew
you
that.
are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme?
All of them. Everybody.
I
The
suppose
entire
all I can do
Liyue
is
Harbor
just
is involved.
Take a seat and see what happens.
Just the entirety of
I
Teyvat
just so
is
happen
involved.
to have bought some
The entirety of
Sangha tea
Teyvat
recently.
and everyone
It's
playing
quite the
Genshin Impact is
delectable
involved.
variety.
All
I
8
would
billion
believe one
people
has not
are
been
involved.
forced to drink it every
It's just
day in
been
the
not.
hopes of whittling down
The
one's
only two are
considerable
you
stash.
and
One
Yiptak.
has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my
Small talk.
help with anything?
Drunk
Thanks to her.
guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe serious right now?
Stop being drunk.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various
You might want to chosen
eccentricities.
Ganyu. That might have worked.
What, uh, what I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Make the small talk.
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all.
It ended up
Perhaps I
working
went
out.
too hard on him.
How does that work?
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That
It
sounds about
backfired
right.
properly.
Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Her eyes.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, why did they all do that?
I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help.
Oh,
You could
he's a
get
nice
less taxing
person.
job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide
Oh,
now.
he's being nice.
Really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Oh,
But
Zhongli worked.
thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
They have, kind of.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign.
It worked
Did
too well,
Shenyan's plan
Paimon.
not work after all?
Not gonna be buddy-buddy after 2 sentences, man.
Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
That seems to be the case
Perfect
sometimes.
timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Taller. Taller. Ah, God. Darn it. Charlotte! I came in the wrong way, didn't I?
You must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this
Is it
way.
Ip or Yip? Yip duck.
My name is
Yip
Charlotte,
duck.
and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Where was Charlotte?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
Sure.
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
Because they're the French.
Tea market.
Yeah.
Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Cute.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
She's the very important
Here,
client.
I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
We know everybody.
here.
Literally everybody in
Yoo-hoo!
Tibet. There's nobody we don't know.
Huh?
Zhang Yun.
Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk distracted.
The next phase of the plan.
I take it that all is going well?
It's going
Don't
pretty
worry,
good.
Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Good. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step,
So
Oh,
far from
no.
Urchin.
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say.
Oh yeah, we know
We
Ningguang
pulled
too.
together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty.
It works for
Montanians
everybody.
will probably
Boy.
fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh,
Truth.
okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters
Oh, I
for you
seem to slip
consider
in
at
this
the
chair.
moment. Are there not?
Yes, there are.
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here.
All 2 seconds of it?
I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
It's like this.
Got it. Just leave it to us.
How do you do it? I guess it keeps the dialogue like cut down, but I can't. I don't know what's happening. You don't clue me in.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Mechanical thingamabobs. It's called a mechanical doohickey, thank you. Can I just buy like every single kite here, please?
Hello again.
And thank you.
Welcome
Hello.
back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
What help? I have no
Thanks
idea.
to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Is your daughter Shuyu? Or Yao Yao?
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
Who is your daughter? Oh yeah, her daughter's Yao Yao, right?
And are you
Or was
here
it
to buy a
Shuyu?
kite?
I don't know.
Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge.
I like
Instructions
free
are in the
stuff.
box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
What happened to all your love of
Well,
Mora?
nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you. It's done. Let's get down to business. Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Oh, we have to start the kite flying competition now. Yay!
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
I'm gonna totally win this thing. Reel it in. Oh, wait, that's fishing. Never mind.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
This is the cutest thing ever. Let me... Thumbnail. Bro, this is the cutest thing in the world.
Come here, allow me.
This is the best thing ever, man. I love these cinematics. I just...
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen?
What's happening?
What should we do? Oh,
You should use... You should roll D20. Roll... Nat 20 and scary.
What's that?
I see Wushu dancing on the water. That's the thumbnail. I ain't gonna lie. That's the... Oh my Jesus. Well, he's Wushu dancing on the water. How is he... Oh my... So many thumbnails, man. How the... He's Wushu dancing on the water, boy. He's flying in the air. How in the... How in the... Oh, okay. That explains it all. That explains it all. Yep. Bro. That's just so good. This is so good, man. This is amazing. That's the thumbnail. It's so good, man. This is... I'm clapping really loud. I'm sorry. Let's go. Catching.
Have I taken that many pictures already?
Her film ran out.
More film.
Bro, this is... There are too many thumbnails. Too many. I need all the thumbnails. All the thumbnails. All the thumbnails. Bro, it's so good. It's so good.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful.
Cow. Well, this is okay. This is by far my favorite event.
Happy Lantern Rite.
This is by far my favorite event. There's some peeps. Got some peoples. Oh. The reunion. This is so good. It's so good. It's beyond reproach. It is.
His performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
Bro, I gotta vent these feelings of so much happiness. I'm about to cry. Give me a second. Okay, vent it. Let's go. Okay, bro, that was so good. Once more, go. Run from the scene of the crime. Bro, this is awesome. There were so many thumbnails in there. I can't even count.
I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
The way they walk, it's like the Flash.
Dad.
Again. What shall I do?
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
I mean, he was walking on water, quite literally. So,
I never thought I'd live to hear you
you
say
know,
that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely.
I would imagine, yeah.
I know it'll be difficult, but
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course, it'll be difficult. But if that's
So
your
it doesn't
decision,
matter.
if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time.
Truth.
Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really
Got some
wanna
juicy
say
lore.
is I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Cool beans.
Son.
son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Cool beans has gotten into you. Cool beans.
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
Let's go. We're the best at reuniting people. Once again, a weird thing to be proud of.
That's
But
everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
what was that?
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yep, it was all because of you. Paimon, give yourself a pat on the back.
Now go.
Go.
Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Be gone.
Huh?
No.
But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
It's a very fun
Go.
joke. You gonna get me dim sum? I'm kind of hungry right now.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
It's a cool kite. Do we get to keep that kite? I want to keep that kite. Give me that kite. I want to keep the kite. Did you just move it to the other side of the harp?
Quite the smile
The harbor?
you got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yes, please. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Gaming?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If
AKA
everyone has
every
time,
drummer.
Maybe we could all get together and
Dim sum.
fly a kite.
Oh, okay. Sure, kite. I think that's it for Aquifer. There's still more. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Let's see. Oh my. Ah. Let's see. Since we have absolutely nothing. Bye. Since we have absolutely nothing else to do, let's get gaming. Wait, actually? I freaking hate you. You're the only 4-star I've gotten. unironically, the only 4-star I have gotten. I just want Gaming. That's why you don't pull for 4-star. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is obviously the greatest event ever in the history of event kind. And we're not even done. We still got a whole nother thing to go with. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description. And I will hopefully also be posting some shorts around the same time I'm posting this video, so go check those out. Like, subscribe, comment, and comment if you want me to do a shorts outro, which I'll most likely do anyway. I need to work on that. Adios. I need to work on an outro that actually works.